A Toilet Named Joe, as requested by Santiago007. Thanks for making my first requested story really difficult to come up with. Okay, so where do we start? Well, once upon a time, there was a toilet named Joe. Joe thought his job was pretty shitty, but it was a living. However, as time went on, Joe got used less and less and less, and one day the building that Joe was in was about to be demolished. Joe, finding out about this, was not happy that the building he lived in for years and years was about to be demolished, and he thought he needed to do something about it. He had to be heard. Well, it was time to get everyone's attention. So, Joe said to Frank, the sink, "Hey Frank, we gotta tell these people that they shouldn't tear the building down." And Frank replied, "Yeah, I guess. But how are we gonna do that? We can't talk to them." And Frank pondered this for a bit, not very happy with the thought that he couldn't communicate with the people that were making the decisions. So how was he supposed to make them stop? So he yelled over to Joseph, the shower. "Hey Joseph, do you have any ideas on how we can get them to stop tearing down the building?" And Joseph, a little bit smarter than the other two, said, "Yeah, maybe if we scare them away. Maybe if we scare them away, they'll leave it all alone." And so Joe said, "Yeah, that's a great idea. How do we do that?" And then Joseph said to Joe, "Well, I hear that these humans that use this building do enjoy ghost stories, but are terrified of ghosts. So maybe we should act like there's ghosts in the building." Joe replied to Joseph, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's all do stuff that's weird and ghost-like." "What's ghost-like? And what's a ghost?" Joseph sighed. "Well, I'm not sure myself, but I believe that we can make people believe that these ghost things are around if we randomly turn on and off. And Joe, you can flush. Frank, you can make everything run randomly. Just do it whenever there's someone around." And so they did. For 3 weeks, whenever someone would come into their bathroom, they would flush, and they would run water, and then they would stop running water, all on their own. The people of the building, not knowing that these toilet bathroom appliances were sentient, became very afraid, and as a result, unsurprising to most people, they made the building get torn down much sooner. However, before they tore down the building, they took all of the bathroom appliances and got them out of there so they weren't ruined. And they all ended up in the dump. However, not knowing what a dump was, Joe the toilet and Frank the sink and Joseph the shower were all happy in their new home. And where the building used to be, they built a new arcade. And many children went to that arcade and were very happy. And everyone lived happily ever after. The end.